Oof, this is pretty hot. I think actually quite gotta get a kick to a little bit of the spice. Well, it's Korean, and I live in like Chinatown, so I know. Mm. It really is hot, but all for that aside, let's go ahead and get to it. It's not. I'm not gonna eat in front of you. I'm actually talking about what is a better rate of saving money. I mean, I know everyone's been looking out, there's advertising left and right, but think about it. Nowadays, you have a penny like this, and there's only 1 cent. There will be so many of them everywhere. Another thing is that what I have here, it's a box. Now, what I've been doing is very simple. And you can do this too, because it's kind of like really simple. If you don't eat too much of it, eventually it'll grow, get bigger over time if you kept saving it. Now, from this box, I have this. I always would do mark it down on a date, and whatever the time I get either a big fat bills like 20 and 10s, every time that I break, there'll be a couple of dollars. All the dollars will be in this envelope. We end up looking like this. These are all the $1 of 50 that I save. Only because I decided to leave them in there because they're considered like extra change. No different than say $1 of quarters here, like $4 of quarters. Then 100 of pennies, you say, like 100 of pennies. You save about $50. I'm telling you, $50 if you put it in the side. And this is considered to be just your extra saving in case of something. Because everything nowadays they'll be costing a lot of money. And look, you could still break a bunch of more afterwards since they're all in the dollars. But as I said, you save money. You save whatever you can. Now I have Peaky Pan jar here. What I did with this is that it's very simple. You can put them in whatever jar or can you have. From the change, idly because you do use quarters, because of course, barely you never use pennies. Yes, you could put this, but do you know that we tend to never use 5 cents or 10 cents invariably because why not? Hear me out. Every time you break a change, you see a 5 cents or 10 cents, drop them in here. Any jar or container or something. Give it some time every time you're doing it and don't think too much of it, even if it is a considered extra change for something. But remember, most of all the change is going to be in, well, depends where you are. They always end up looking like this all the time. You will find 5 to 10 cents in here when they break. It might look a little bit lesser. It will be like a little change here or there, but just put them in here. See, I have like a couple of them in here. Right now in here, I got about like $10 when I kept counting it. Over time, a 5 cents or 10 cents will be there. It adds up significantly, and as I said, saving money is not the hardest thing to do. I'm a real person, and yes, I receive something, but I do save it. I'm human. I'm clearly just have better understanding, like how would you save your money? How would you budget? Right now, I'm surrounded by places that cost a little bit over a $10, $50, probably $25, or even more than $50, especially in the city. supermarkets, public transportation, they cost a little bit more. And some of these changes are kind of helpful. But I'm talking about that the struggle, like, really is kind of there. But MetroCard costs like $1 if you don't cap with MetroCard. You know, you have to have this every time you reusing it. Plus, this thing expired like 2 years or 3 years apart. Depends on when you get it. This one's gonna be expired this year of July 31st. So yeah, that's kind of like it's gonna be ending sooner compared to this blue one here. Look, has a plane on the back. This one lasts 21. And you know, these are not too bad. Consider you still have a spare use of it, but make sure you transfer it everything to the newer cards if you're gonna do it. Always have your extra cards like these because they cost a lot. Another thing is that don't pay too much attention of crap all around you. My cat's playing with the ball. It's cute.